the unexpected gift. Out of chaos, how does love arise? Out of destruction and despair, how can hope arrive? How can a curse be a blessing? And what good comes from bad? In life, we are surprised in both good and bad ways in regards to life. One minute you're flying, and the next you're down. When the big events hit us, what do? When we lose our parents or a partner, even a child. Any form of close attachment, each person is different, so the type of event can vary. When I arrived at my mum's house on my 30th birthday after receiving a phone call from my brother, I was welcomed by blue flashing lights. Running up the stairs to find my mum dead on the floor, my heart was shattered. At that very moment of me finding my mum, one of her dogs, the youngest Bella, a mini chihuahua, only 2 at the time, ran out the house and jumped straight into my partner's arms, Jess. The time passed and my mum was took away, family arrived, everyone distraught. As we were left there outside of an empty house, heartbroken, knowing my mum had passed from this world, her most precious possession lay in Jessie's arms. And the decision was made. She had chosen her new owners. We had no say in it. I wonder to this day, with everyone outside, many family members, why did Bella choose Jess? But on that day, my heart broke, shattered, and my life was turned upside down. Until someone passes, you never truly know what you had, until it's not there anymore. I used to hear about death all the time, but before losing my mum and my granddad passing a month after, I'd never felt real pain, only imagined it, which is nowhere near the sensation. You yourself will either know this or not know this. You have either lost a key part of your life already, or you haven't, and it is yet to come. This we all share, but until it happens, just like so-called enlightenment, only a word of course, but a word used to explain a real experience, that experience having experienced myself, never knowing what it truly feels like until you actually experience it. You can read books and listen to people, but until it happens to you, you never know. Similar to reading about the tasting of wine, it's completely different to the actual tasting of wine. But what I didn't know, that day, I had received a gift that would strengthen me and help me recover. Almost like my mom had planned this gift all along. For it was my birthday after all, and the gift I received was not only the waking up of life, the realisation that all really do pass and I am no exception, the lesson to cherish life before it's gone, but she also left me with Bella, a companion which will love me unconditionally and be by my side till the very end. We got Bella when she was 2, now she's 5, she's grown with us. And maybe being so young at the time, it hasn't really left any emotional damage in her, for we love her just as much, and now she receives twice the love as before. Maybe this was a blessing for Bella too. I go over the park and see many people comment how cute she is and if she's still a puppy, which she isn't, but she looks like one. Other people question, why didn't I get a bigger dog? Why such a little dog? The big bulldogs and other breeds are popular these days. And I think in this age, people get a dog for mainly protection, rather than companionship or comfort. I explain I inherited Bella, but even if I had the choice, I would still pick her over any other dog. I don't fear this world, so why do I need a dog for protection? I see a dog as a friend. It's no lesser than me, like any other animal. Only the ego thinks that. Bella is like a child. Maybe she's here for practice for when I do have a child. And I have learnt much from Bella also. The experience of Mom and Bella combined has turned me into a man, a potential future father. I miss my mum every day, but my wisdom and self-control of course make it easier. It doesn't mean she doesn't cross my mind. When I look at Bella, she reminds me of her, and she always feels close. I often just smile at Bella thinking of Mom. One of the things my mum always said was if anything ever happened to me, look after my dogs. I took Bella, and her older dog Bailey my sister took. Her wish of her pets being looked after was fulfilled, her pets being her best friends. Mom had much experience with people and learned you can trust a pet better than you can most humans, the gentle creatures they are. Some people go and see counsellors or professional help when they experience grief. I had Bella. Help can come in many forms, it's just if we see it or not. Which reminds me of the story of the man stuck on a rock out at sea after a shipwreck, and he asks God for help to save him. Not long after, a boat comes along and attempts to rescue him. He refuses and waits for God. A helicopter arrives. Again he refuses. To cut a long story short, the man ends up dying and arriving in heaven, and he asks God, "Why didn't you help me?" God responded, "First, I sent you a boat, and you refused. Second, I sent you a helicopter, and you still refused." The moral of the story is help can arrive in many different shapes and forms, often in ways we don't expect. Some say I look after Bella and I've cared for her since my mum has passed. I say she looks after me too, and she has cared and loved me just as much as I have loved and cared for her. The unexpected gift, and Bella was her name.